What's funny? What's so funny? Share it with me.
Nina has been married twice.
Your point?
And your husband sponsored everything twice.
Listen, if your husband wants cows, dogs, goats, ostrich, any kind of animal whatsoever, he can talk to his own people, don't you think?
Sister?
Yes?
Do you know you're very ungrateful?
Excuse me?
After everything I did for you.
Let her teach you how to speak Igbo, no Igbo Igbo. She refused. So now you can't even speak Igbo. Hi. Mama tabu onwe na ofu.
Mommy.
Stop it! You said it, you selfish, ungrateful monkey. Get out of my car!
I've been nothing but good to you. I have helped your miserable life in more ways than I can count.
Did I ask you?
No, auntie, it's not okay. I've carried this family on my head for the longest. And now, at this trying time, this is what I get.
Hi guys, welcome back to Vibe with Kemstar, where we vibe, analyze, and break down the hottest Nollywood movie with real emotions and honest reaction. Today's movie is When the Sun Sets, starring Bimbo Ademoye, Emeka Ike, Dera Osadebe, and Rita Edochie. And honestly, this movie will frustrate you, break your heart, make you angry, and still leave you emotional by the end. There are movies that entertain you for a moment, and there are movies that leave your chest heavy long after the credits roll. When the Sun Sets is one of those movies. The story follows Priscilia, played brilliantly by Bimbo Ademoye, a woman who loved her husband Obina before success even entered his life. She sacrificed everything for him when they were young and struggling. She stole from home just to support him, defended him against the world, and stood by him while he built himself a successful man. Now, years later, Obina becomes wealthy, loving, and completely devoted to his wife and daughter, Ada. Their marriage looks beautiful on the outside. Obina constantly reassures Priscilia that she's an answered prayer and the best thing that's ever happened to him. But one person never accepted her, his mother, played powerfully by Rita Edochie. Obina's mother sees Priscilia as a poor girl who came into their family to reap where she did not sow. Like, every conversation becomes an insult. Every sacrifice Priscilia makes is ignored. Even after years of marriage and loyalty, she's still treated like an outsider. And honestly, Rita Edochie was terrifying in this role. The manipulation, emotional pressure, and toxic control she brought into every scene felt painfully real. The tension gets worse because Priscilia's siblings constantly depend on Obina financially. Her brother Pascal wants 5 million naira to start a business, while her sister Nina expects Obina to sponsor her wedding. At first, Obina agreed to help because he genuinely loves his wife and wants to support her family. But everything changes after one terrible accident. Obina drives Pascal to the bank to withdraw money for the business, and on the way, they crash. Obina suffered a severe head injury and fell into a coma, while Pascal survived almost untouched. That single accident destroys the entire family. Immediately, accusations began flying everywhere. Obina's mother becomes convinced that Priscilia and her family planned the accident. She turns the house into a war zone. The insult becomes worse. The hatred becomes louder. Even Priscilia's own siblings become selfish and insensitive despite everything she has done for them. One thing this movie did very well was showing how quickly people forget your sacrifice once money and survival enter the conversation. Then come one of the most powerful twists in the movie. Obina wakes up from the coma, but he suffered memory loss. He remembers his mother, the house staff, and almost everyone else except his wife and daughter. That part was heartbreaking. Watching Priscilia beg the man she loves to remember her while his mother slowly takes control of his mind again was honestly difficult to watch emotionally. Bimbo Ademoye carried those roles perfectly. The pain in her eyes felt so real. At some point, Obina's mother completely takes over the house, collects his ATM card, controls his finances, and finally succeeds in pushing Priscilia out of her own home. Even Ada, their little daughter, suffers emotionally because she's separated from her mother while watching the family family fall apart. But the movie does something beautiful towards the end. Little by little, the truth begins to break through the manipulation. Obina starts remembering who he truly is and how deeply he loves his wife. He realizes his mother used his condition to destroy his marriage. Eventually, he confronts her and demands that she leave the house. And for the first time in the movie, the mother finally understands the damage she caused. Not only did she reject Priscilia, she almost destroyed the very home her son fought to build. The apology scene at the end was honestly one of the strongest emotional moments in the movie. It wasn't overdramatic. It felt real. It felt human, painful, and sincere. Now let's talk about performance. Bimbo Ademoye absolutely delivered in this movie. She balanced vulnerability, strength, pain, and emotional exhaustion beautifully. You could feel every tears, every frustration, and every moment of loneliness. Rita Edochie was outstanding as a toxic mother-in-law. She made viewers angry, frustrated, and emotional at the same time, which shows how effective her acting was. Dera gave a calm and lovable performance as well. Emeka Ike also added maturity and emotional weight to the story. The movie itself is not perfect. Some scenes felt longer than necessary and the family conflicts became repetitive at certain points. A few supporting characters were also frustrating beyond reason. But emotionally, this movie hits hard. It talks about marriage, classism, toxic parenting, entitlement, manipulation, and the danger of allowing outsiders destroy your home. It also reminds people that real love is not only about romance. Sometimes it's about choosing someone again, even after pain, confusion, and brokenness. My fair rating for When the Sun Sets is 8.5 out of 10. It's emotional, engaging, frustrating, and deeply relatable, especially for African's family where in-laws and extended family pressure can either build or destroy a marriage. And trust me, this review only scratches the surface. Go watch the full movie When the Sun Sets now on Uchenna Bonabo TV and come back to tell me whose side you were on, because this movie would definitely divide opinion. Was the mother protecting her son or destroying him? Drop your thoughts in the comment section, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe, and keep vibing with Kemstar. Peace. Bye.